Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. In Gokul Mahavan, there's a place called Raval. In this place, Raval, there stayed a great king, and his name was Mahabhanu. What was his name? Now we'll have another 10 names. You have to remember all of them. And Mahabhanu had 5 sons. First son was Chandrabhanu, second Ratnabhanu, third Vrishabhanu, fourth Subhanu, and fifth Pratibhanu. Abhi boli? Okay, you can repeat. Chandrabhanu, Ratnabhanu, Vrishabhanu, Subhanu, Pratibhanu. So these were the five sons of Mahabhanu. And during the same time, there was another very rich cowherd man staying in Vraja Mandala, and his name was Bindu. What was his name? Bindu. And his wife's name was Mukhara. What is that? Mukhara. So Bindu and Mukhara, they gave birth. They gave birth to 5 sons and 3 daughters. The names of 5 sons were Bhadrakirti, Chandrakirti, Mahabala, Mahakirti, Sridama. And there were 3 daughters. Bhanumudra, Kirtimati, Kirtida. So Kirtida, also another name is Kalavati. So we have Supriya Kalavati name. So you know what does that mean? Supriya means very dear. To whom? Kalavati, Kirtida. Who is very dear to Kirtida? Radharani. So when I was reading that, so I remembered this name, Supriya Kalavati. Very nice. So now Vrishabhanu Maharaj, he got married to Kirtida Maharani. So Vrishabhanu was the son of Mahabhanu, and Kirtida was the daughter of Bindu. So they both got married. Now let's go back to the time when there was one Parvat called Vindhya Parvat who was becoming envious of another Parvat called Himalaya. Now hear this carefully. So this entire pastime is narrated by Srila Rupa Goswami in a book called Sri Lalita Madhav. His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj has penned it down in a book called The Glories of Srimati Radharani. So Vindhya Parvat was feeling jealous of Himalaya because Himalaya had a daughter and her name was Parvati. And Parvati's husband is Lord Shiva. So now Vindhya Parvat started thinking, oh, so nice. Himalaya's son-in-law is Mahadev. He's so great. I should also have a son-in-law. But my son-in-law should be able to defeat even Mahadev. This is what is the material world all about. My son-in-law should be able to defeat Mahadev also. Now Vindhya Parvat started thinking what to do. And Vindhya Parvat, personification as a person, started doing a lot of tapasya. Day and night, very hard tapasya. And this tapasya was to please Brahma. Sometimes I feel very pity on Brahma and other Devi Devatas. Little bit austerity living entities do, and they appear. They appear to give mercy to them. And whatever they ask, tathastu. So now Vindhya Parvat, when the austerity was going on, so Brahma appeared. And Brahma said, enough, enough, enough. What do you want? Please tell me, I'll give you. What do you want? And then Vindhya Parvat said that I want a daughter whose husband should be able to defeat Mahadev. Now Brahma did think twice. He said, Tathastu Haribol. Now Brahma left the place, he went to his home. Now he started thinking how this will happen. Who will defeat Mahadev? There's no question of defeating Mahadev. He's Bholenath. He's very strong. Who can defeat Mahadev? Then Brahma started thinking, now this is the time when Krishna is going to appear. And when Krishna appears, his consort Srimati Radharani will also appear. Let me do tapasya to ask Radharani to become the daughter of Vindhya. If she becomes the daughter of Vindhya, so Radharani is the consort of Krishna. And Krishna is Supreme Lord. He can defeat Mahadev. So this was the entire thought process. Then he started thinking, but Radharani is eternal daughter of, what's the mother's name of Radharani? Kirtida. Kirtida and Rishabhanu. So how she can become the daughter of Vindhya? How is it possible? So now there, Vindhya Parvat did a tapasya to please Brahma. And he asked for a boon. Brahma said Tathastu. Now Brahma started doing tapasya to fulfill that boon. He started doing tapasya. And his tapasya was very intense. He was doing tapasya to please Srimati Radharani. And the tapasya got fulfilled. Srimati Radharani appeared in front of him. And now Srimati Radharani is asking, what do you want, Brahma? Why are you doing tapasya? So at that time, Brahma is saying, let's see, this is the boon that I gave to Vindhya Parvat. So I want you to become the daughter of Vindhya. And Srimati Radharani said, okay, this much? Okay, Tathastu. Now, by the mercy and by the arrangement of Yoga Maya Shakti, something happened. You all remember the baby transfer that Yoga Maya did in Krishna Lila? Who was that? Balram was transferred from the womb of Devaki to Rohini. So now here, two ladies were pregnant. Chandrabhanu's wife and Rishabhanu's wife. Now these two ladies were pregnant and very happy occasion, very nice, everything is going well. But Yoga Maya was instructed and Yoga Maya shifted these two daughters from the womb of Chandrabhanu's wife and Rishabhanu's wife. And they were shifted to the womb of Vindhya Parvat's wife. Bapre, kitna shifting dekhi. To fulfill that one boon. Now these two girls are shifted. And their names were, Chandrabhanu's daughter's name was Chandravali. And Rishabhanu's daughter's name was Radharani. So these two daughters were shifted to Vindhya Parvat's womb. Vindhya Parvat's wife. Now it's very nice to note, simultaneously Lord Krishna appeared. 8th son of Devaki and Vasudeva, Lord Sri Krishna. Now all of us know, when Lord appeared, he instructed Vasudeva that you take me to Gokul Mahavan. And in the middle of the night, without informing anyone, Vasudeva took the child and he started from jail, Mathura jail, and he went to Gokul Mahavan. There when he went, he found a baby girl. She was Yogamaya, Durga herself. So he took that baby girl and kept Krishna there, and then he got the baby girl. Now immediately all the soldiers, they got to know, because this baby girl started crying. So all the soldiers got to know, the 8th child is born. Immediately they went and informed Kansa. So Kans came there. Once he came there, so he was coming running. As if some drunkard is running. Now see, just imagine drunkard when they walk, itself they cannot walk. Running is what will happen. He was dashing to the wall, falling on the ground, rolling, getting up. He was getting hurt. But he had so much of intense desire to see Krishna. He went running. Finally he came there. And then he saw a baby gun. What is this? And he told himself, no, it is possible. Vishnu can come in any form. He came as Mohini also before. So maybe you never know. So he took that baby girl and tried smashing on the wall, and immediately she slipped from the hand and she came in her 10-handed form and she said something. What did she say? Was it Mudha Kamsa? You fool? Next. Prabhuji, you should say something. What did she say? Okay. So she clarified very nicely. She made a point. You fool, you're trying to kill me, but your Kal, your death personified, has appeared somewhere else. Ha 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 ha. Then imagine Durga Devi laughing. So now Kans, he was taken aback. Because she didn't say where he is born. He just said he has appeared somewhere else. Now this is what we know from Bhagavatam. The Rupa Goswami from other Puranas is mentioning. She told something else also. She said very soon the Mahashakti is going to appear on this planet. There are two girls who are going to appear. Radha and Chandravali. These two are Mahashaktis. Anyone who marries them, that person will become very, very strong. And that person can even defeat Mahadev. So at that time, there was a huge meeting that was held. All the demons were called. Kansa is there in the meeting. And this question was asked that who will be able to go and do this service? And at that time, one lady, she came forward and her name was Putana came forward. Now Kans instructed Putana two things. First, all those boys who have taken birth, kill them. Second instruction, all those girls who have born, kidnap them, get them here. So these were the two things that was told to Kans. Kans told Putana. Now Putana started flying everywhere. And here on the other side, Srimati Radharani and Chandravali, they have appeared from the womb of Vindhya's wife. And there is a huge ceremony that is taking place. Some samskara ceremony is going on. And there Putana comes. And there she sees, oh, so beautiful girls. And she kidnapped. Ceremony is going on, and from the cradle she picks both the girls. And now she started flying. All the Brahmanas were there. So Vindhya Parvat instructed, kill her immediately. Brahmanas started chanting mantras. And when they started chanting mantras, it is described, Putana started becoming weaker and weaker and weaker. Now she's carrying two very light girls, but that also she started feeling very heavy. So one girl she threw down. Chandravali was thrown down and she fell in the Vidarbha region, in the river. And Bhishmak Maharaj, the king of that place, he got that baby girl. For 5 years he took care of her. Then Jambavan, who was staying in Govardhan and Vindhya, he was sent, go and get my baby. So Chandravali was got back. But then another girl was there in the hand. They was going ahead. And mantras were chanted more. She became more weak and she fell down on the ground. And that ground was none other than Vrajabhumi Sri Vrindavan Dham. And Paurnamasi, who is Yogamaya potency in Vrindavan, she came there and she saw that Putana is fainted. She was not dead, she just fainted. At that time, she took Srimati Radharani and went. Now, in this way, Srimati Radharani enters Sri Vrindavan Dham. Now, Purnamasi, she took Radharani and she went to the house of a very nice person whom we already discussed about. That is Bindu. Y'all remember Bindu? Who? Today, at least I might have told 20 names now. Who was Bindu? Father of Kirtida, correct. Okay, tell me Kirtida's mother's name. Hariva? Mukhara, yes. So Purnamasi meets Mukhara and she gives the baby and she says, she is the eternal daughter of your son-in-law, Vrishabhanu. In this way, finally Srimati Radharani, she reached the house of Vrishabhanu Maharaj. And from that day onwards, Vrishabhanu and Kirtida extremely happy, very, very happy. And they gave this name as Radha. So this is one pastime where the appearance of Srimati Radharani is spoken. And on the similar lines, we have heard this many times, commonly spoken pastime, where Srimati Radharani, she appears in a huge 1,000-petaled lotus, and Rishabhanu Maharaj, when he was taking bath in Jamuna, he finds that effulgent lotus, and in that there's a beautiful girl, and he gets that girl home. So in this way, Radharani comes to the house of Rishabhanu and Kirtida. Now Purnamasi, or before that, now let's introduce another personality. Purnamasi, she says very nice thing, to Mukhara, that this girl is a very, very special girl. Take care of her very nicely. And this was told not to the couple, Vrishabhanu and Kirtida. Now it so happened, Narada Muni, who was a pure devotee of the Lord, he was so eager to take darshan of Radha and Krishna. He wanted to take darshan of Krishna in Bhauma, Vrindavan. He flew all the way and then he came to Gokul Mahavan. He went to the house of Nanda Maharaj. So after going to the house of Nanda Maharaj, he saw in the cradle a naked baby boy, bluish blackish in color, Markatamani. And the description says his curly hair was scattered on the face. And bahut sara nahi, little. And he was looking extremely beautiful with bimba fruit like lips, lotus like eyes. Extremely beautiful. And Narada Muni saw that. And when Narada Muni saw, he understood, he is my Lord. And he said to Nanda Maharaj, Narada Muni is telling this to Nanda Maharaj, no one knows the unlimited qualities of your son. Even I don't know. Even great demigods like Lord Shiva, Brahma and Indra desire eternal attachment to him. In Bhagavatam, there's a nice shloka. Dheyam sada paribhavagnam abhishtadoham tirthaspadam shiva virinchinutam sharanyam Bhrityartihan pranatapal bhavabdhipotam Vande Mahapurushate Charanarvindam. This is the shloka which we are expected to chant every day when we get up in the morning. So in this there is one line which Prabhupada quotes again and again. Shiva Virinchi Nutam. It means Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, other Devi Devtas, they all pay repeated obeisances to Lord Krishna to gain attachment to Krishna. And he continued saying, the character of this boy will be the cause of happiness for everyone. Devotees will love to hear and chant of his activities. See, he's talking about us also. You should give up every hope for this world and the higher planets and simply develop love for this boy. This is called as rendering pure devotional service. One point which Narada Muni is making is a very, very important point. Give up hope for everything else of this material world and just focus in developing Krishna Prema. It is described that the devotees, when they have any other desire, that is not considered as pure devotional service. They should have only one desire, and that desire is, I want to serve Sri Radha and Krishna for their pleasure. That's it. I don't want anything else. When this is the only desire to serve, such a devotee makes his way back home, back to Godhead in Goloka Vrindavan. Any other desire apart from this will be a cause for happy birthday to you in this world, in next life also. Therefore, it's very important that we mold ourselves with time to just have this one desire, that is, I want to serve their Lordship, Sri Radha and Krishna. And see, this entire platform that Srila Prabhupada has made for us in ISKCON is only for this. So that all of us, we get an opportunity to serve and develop the mode of service. Therefore, we have so many services to do. Those devotees who want to develop that mode of service, without anyone telling them, they will start rendering services. They'll ask, Prabhuji, give me more service. Mataji, give me more service. Because for us, doing selfless service is very difficult. We'll always ask, what's in it for me? Just imagine in ISKCON if you ask, okay, I'll wash vessels, what will I get? Nothing. You'll get more vessels. But that is a selfless service by which a devotee can advance in bhakti and finally attain Goloka Vrindavan. Therefore, all of us have to develop this mode. And all glories to Prabhupada who has made this platform. The only thing now what we have to do is develop that service mode. There is no dearth of service. Correct, no, bro? No dearth of service in ISKCON. Huge number of services. Huge. Only thing is there is dearth of service mode. Once we have service mode, then we'll advance like anything. As of now, the mode that we have is selfish mode. And we want others to serve us. But with time, this has to change from selfish mode to selfless mode. And you will see, when this turn happens, when this transformation happens, we will advance in bhakti. And that's what Narada Muni is telling. You should take care of this boy and give up every hope of this world and just develop only one thing, that is love for this boy. Glorious, glorious statement. Now Narada Muni started thinking, if Krishna has appeared, Radharani might also have appeared somewhere. Let me go and search. Now the entire Gokul Mahavani is going to everyone's house. And everyone is receiving him because everyone knows he's a great personality. They're okay, welcome, welcome, please come. Please sit, please have prasad. And Narada Muni is asking, you have some baby boy or baby girl in your home, recently born? Every house is going and doing that. And then he's taking darshan of various boys and girls who have taken birth. Finally, he heard about King Vrishabhanu. And he went to the palace of Vrishabhanu. Huge palace. He goes there and he glorifies Vrishabhanu Maharaj. He says, you are very famous all over the world for your religious nature. You are very dharmic. I can see you that you are a very rich and opulent person. After glorifying all this, he's asking, let me know if you have any son or daughter who has taken birth. So Vrishabhanu Maharaj, he said, yes, yes. And he called, Sri Radha, please come. So Vrishabhanu Maharaj, he had a brother whose name was Sri Radha. And here we also understand that his son's name was also Sri Radha. So Sri Radha, please come. And Sri Radha came. And Narada Muni, when he looked at Sri Radha, he was so happy, he was so beautiful. And he embraced, Narada Muni embraced Sri Radha and he's saying, this boy is going to become a very dear friend of Krishna and Balram. Take care of him very nicely. How glorious, no? Narada Muni knows everything. He knows future pastimes also. Please take care of him very nicely. And Narada Muni felt, what I'm searching that I'm not getting only. Then he left that place. He was about to leave. And then Vrishabhanu Maharaj said, Haribol, come. Actually, Sri Radha has got a younger sister. And Narada, that's what I'm asking for. Where is she? And then he was taken inside. And there was a girl who was blind, deaf and dumb, playing on the floor just like that. So Narada Muni went there. Vrishabhanu Maharaj, by some reason, he went out. Now Narada Muni and that girl. So Narada Muni took that girl and kept her on the lap. And immediately Narada Muni felt the same bliss what he felt when he picked up Krishna. And Narada Muni, he started telling himself, I have travelled everywhere, including Brahmalok, Rudralok, Indralok, but I have never seen so beautiful girl as this. Now he starts comparing other ladies also. He says, I have seen the daughter of Himalaya, Devi Parvati. Her beauty pleases everyone in this world, but this girl's beauty is next level. It's incomparable. The beauty of Lakshmi and Saraswati would not even equal to the shadow of this girl. He has seen everyone. So now he's talking about that. I have seen the Mohini form of Krishna, Vishnu. And he's saying even Mohini form, which bewildered Lord Shiva, even that is not so great. I do not have the power to understand the truth of this girl. She is surely the dear consort of Sri Hari. No one can understand her. Now see, he makes a very important statement. Just by having darshan of this girl, I am feeling so much love for Govinda. I have never felt such intense love for Lord before. Very important statement for all of us. See, only by the mercy of Srimati Radharani we can develop love towards Krishna. She has love for Krishna. She has Krishna prem. She can give it to us. Krishna se tumar, Krishna dete par tumara shakati aache. You have Krishna, you can give me Krishna. Therefore, in Vrindavan they chant, Radhe Radhe Shyam Milade. Oh Radhe, oh Srimati Radharani, please bless me with love for Krishna. Because she has that. And therefore here Narada Muni from his first hand experience is sharing, just by darshan of this girl, I'm feeling a lot of love for Govinda which I've never felt before. Very soon we'll also have darshan of Srimati Radharani in the altar. So when we have darshan of their lordships, all these different things can happen provided that devotional service that we are rendering is offenseless. All this will happen. Now Narmani is thinking, now no one is there, let me start offering prayers. So now a small girl, she is there lying on the floor. She's playing, and this personality, he's offering obeisances and he's offering prayers. He says, "Oh Devi, you are Mahayoga Swarupini. You are chief consort of Goloka Bihari." Who is Goloka Bihari? Lord Sri Krishna. He is the top resident of Vrindavan, or you can say he's the king of Vrindavan. You are always immersed in the wonderful, blissful mellows. I have received your darshan due to my great fortune. He makes another statement now. You are always engaged in meditating on your Prana Vallabha Shama Sundar and thus deriving internal bliss. Another secret revealed by Narada Muni. Only when we meditate on Lord Krishna, only when we render service to Lord Krishna, we can be blissful from within. There is no other way to be blissful in this world. Not possible. A very beautiful shloka, which is a prayer to Lord Krishna. Today morning also we were chanting this. Please repeat. Radha Radhita Radhesha Radhika Prana Vallabha Radha Ramana Vandetva Radha Prema Nirjita. Here it's prayer to offer to Krishna, and this one word or this one aspect of this verse is Radha, Radhika, Prana Vallabha. Krishna, who are you? You're Prana of Srimati Radharani. You're Prana of Srimati Radharani. That's what Narada Muni is also saying. One thing that you will find in the Vedic scriptures, it's all consistent. You'll never find different words and things like that. Same glories chanted by different devotees. And this makes the entire scripture very, very authentic. And therefore, here, Jesus glorifying your most beautiful and sweet face expresses the joy from experiencing your own bliss. You are internally blissful and ever satisfied. He goes on a lot of things, and he also says, you are Brahma Gayatri, you are mother of Shruti. Even great demigods like Brahma and Rudra do not know tattva of your being. Yogindra and Munindra cannot understand you by meditation. Lord Shiva, he is offering prayers. And that prayer is titled as Radha Kripa Kataksha. So in the first stanza he says, Munindra Vrinda Vandite Triloka Shoka Harini Prasanna Vaktra Pankajeni Kunja Bhuvilasini Vrajendra Bhanu Nandini Vrajendra Sunu Sangate Kada Karishyasi Hamam Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam. Last line we can repeat, very important. Kada Karishyasi Hamam Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam. Here, Lord Shiva is praying to Radharani, saying, Munindra Vrinda Vandite Triloka Shoka Harini. You are worshipped by whom? Munis and Indras, great, great personalities. Triloka Shoka Harini. What does that mean? You take away the miseries of all the three worlds. Triloka Shoka Harini. Prasanna Vaktra Pankajeni Kunja Bhuvilasini. Prasanna Vaktra Pankajeni. Prasanna Vaktra. Beautiful face. She's always very blissful and always roaming around in Brajabhumi Sri Vrindavan Dham. Prasanna Vaktra Pankaja Nikunja Bhuvilasini Vrajendra Bhanu Nandinim. What does that mean? Whose daughter she is? Vrishabhanu Maharaj. Vrajendra Bhanu Nandinim Vrajendra Sunu Sangate. And you are always in the association of another king of Vrindavan, his son. Nanda Maharaj's son, Lord Sri Krishna. Oh Srimati Radharani, when will that day come when you will cast your sidelong glance upon me? He's not asking for direct glance. See, that's the humility of these great Vaishnavas. Therefore, Lord Shiva is called as Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu. He is not saying appear in front of me and glance directly. He is saying sidelong glance. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it, oh Srimati Radharani. But if you feel so, please cast your sidelong glance upon me so that I can receive your mercy. And that's what Narada Muni is also saying. All these great personalities are offering prayers to you, obeisance to you. And then he says, Govinda's Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti are your parts. You are Ladini Shakti, Ananda Rupini and Ishwari. Don't worry, I'll not explain all this. There is no doubt about this. Sri Krishna is having eternal pastimes with you in the forest of Vrindavan. In your baby form, you have bewildered the whole universe with your beauty. By that form, Nanda Nandana Sri Krishna also becomes bewildered and faints. I am surrendered onto your lotus feet and offering my humble obeisances to you. He's making another important thing, another point, that Krishna is all beautiful. He attracts everyone's heart in the entire world, except for people like me and you. Somehow we are not getting attracted. But I'm sure by the mercy of Prabhupada, before we leave this body, we will get attracted to Krishna. We have no option. Or we have to meet Yamaraj, he will come. Therefore, it's very important that with time, as we progress on the path of bhakti, we have to analyze if we have developed some attraction towards the Lord or not. If we have not developed attraction towards the Lord, His holy names, form, qualities, pastimes, and the eagerness to attain the abode, that is Goloka Vrindavan, it means we are not advancing in bhakti. And we will see if we are sincerely rendering service, sincerely doing our chanting, reading, hearing, pleasing Vaishnavas around by serving them, we will see with time, slowly and steadily, we will be developing attraction towards the Lord. This has to happen. This is the product. This is the product of rendering devotional service. This is the product. And here we see very nicely that Krishna, he enchants the entire world. But the enchanter of Krishna is Srimati Radharani. Krishna is called as Madan Mohan because he attracts even Madan, that is Cupid. But Srimati Radharani is called as Madan Mohan Mohini because she attracts even Krishna. Madan, Cupid, he saw Krishna and he fainted. And Krishna saw Srimati Radharani and he fainted. Therefore, it is said that you are the one who bewilders even Krishna. Now, after telling all this, Srimati Radharani is asking, Batao, kya chahiye? Is you living entities, when you offer prayers, it means you want something. What do you want? At that time, he says, if you think that I am qualified, please manifest your youthful form. I want to take darshan. She is a baby, but he is asking, can you please shower your mercy? If you feel I am qualified, show your youthful form. And Narada Muni, he knew the he knew the way to manifest the youthful form of Srimati Radharani. You know what is that? When you glorify Krishna, naturally Srimati Radharani appears. And when you glorify Srimati Radharani, Krishna appears. Therefore, Prabhupada said, chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. There are some people who chant Radhe Radhe. And there are some people who chant Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Ram Ram. But our acharyas are very intelligent. They have given us Maha Mantra by which we can get darshan of both Radha and Krishna. In this entire Maha Mantra, we have Hare, that is Hara, that is Srimati Radharani. We have Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this way, multiple times Hara, multiple times Krishna, and we are calling out. So when you call out to Krishna, Radharani will come to bless. When you call out to Radharani, Krishna will come to bless. And we are blessed by both Radha and Krishna. Therefore, Narada Muni started glorifying. He started describing the glories of Krishna, how beautiful he looks. He started chanting various different prayers. And a pure devotee like Narada Muni, just imagine when we also glorify the Lord by singing some bhajan, we ourselves feel blissful. That is the proof that even Krishna is satisfied with our prayers. Now just imagine one pure devotee of the Lord, that is like Narada Muni, who always chants the glories of Radha and Krishna, when he is glorifying Krishna, think about the level of intensity that will be there in this glorification. There are different ways to glorify. You glorify through intelligence. When you glorify through intelligence, other person who is hearing can connect only through intelligence. When you glorify or speak through mind, logical things, other person can just comprehend at the mind level. But when a person is on the pure devotional platform and when he speaks from the soul, that connects to other person's soul. Therefore, you see, sometimes when senior devotees come, they'll speak very simple thing. You are not the body, your spirit, soul. Yes, I am not the body. I am spirit, soul. Yes. And the person who gave Gita course around me, this is what I was also telling. Huh? Well, it so happened, one day one boy came. It was a very simple statement that was made by one of the sannyasis who came. He said, Prabhuji, Maharaj ne itna acha statement bola. And he told me that statement. I said, this is what I've been speaking from last many years. That is the power of purity. When pure devotees glorify from the soul, that enters the soul, that touches the soul of other person. You see? And here, when Narad Muni started glorifying, Srimati Radharani couldn't control herself. She manifested her Kishori form. All the gopis, they also manifested themselves in that place. So now we have Radharani, we have Ashta Sakhis, we have other gopis, and now in front of Narada Muni, all this is taking place. Radharani is made to sit on Singhasan. All the Sakhis, they got various paraphernalia to wash the feet of Srimati Radharani. Now just imagine, who can remain conscious when all this is happening? We have Rajeshwari, Vrindavaneshwari Radharani was manifested. Her youthful form, the most beautiful form. Who can remain conscious? Here Narada Muni fainted. And now these Sakhis, they washed the feet of Radharani and they took that Charanamrit and sprinkled on Narada Muni. How fortunate our Narada Muni is. And Narada Muni got him. And at that time, all the Sakhis, they started saying, Oh, great Muni, you must have served Lord Sri Hari, who is eager to fulfill the desire of his devotees with great transcendental love. Pakka, you have done pure devotional service. That is why today you have been able to see that most wonderful eternal Kishori form of Sri Hari's Vallabha, that is Srimati Radharani. Even Brahma, Rudra, great rishis, Siddhas, Munis, other Bhagavatas, they have not seen this form of Radharani. Chalo, fatak se, do circumambulation, go do parikrama of Radharani, because now this form will disappear. And he did circumambulation and she disappeared. Now, in the entire thing, what has happened is, he started offering obeisances after doing parikrama. And Radharani's youthful form has disappeared. Baby form is there in front. Vrishabhanu Maharaj enters the room. And he sees Narad Muni. And he says, Narada, any problem? Why are you paying obeisance to my daughter? And Narad Muni said, no, nothing, just like that. He left the place. So in this way, Narad Muni gets darshan of Srimati Radharani. That's very nice to note. This great soul, Narad Muni, by the power of pure devotional service, he attracts the heart of Sri Radha and Krishna. There is no other way in this world to attract the heart of Radha and Krishna. Not possible. You cook how much ever bhoga you want. You offer how much ever donation you want. You do whatever you want physically. If the mood is by doing this, I will capture their mercy. Aisa nahi hona. They have to shower their mercy after getting pleased by us. Then things are going to manifest. Therefore, when we're cooking bhoga for them, or even when you're offering donations, or we are cleaning the place, doing some physical service, if we have only one mode, that I want to please Radha and Krishna, and if they are pleased, I'm successful. If that is the mode, then the mercy will flow in life. Therefore, one thing which all of us, when we are rendering services, we should always think, why am I doing this service? And the answer should be either to please so-and-so devotee who has given me service, or to please Srila Prabhupada, or to please Radha and Krishna. Only three options. No fourth option. None of these nahi hai. If none of these is there, and if none of these is myself, if I have to please myself, then we are not going to advance in bhakti. Narad Muni, by the power of his devotion, he captured the heart of Radha and Krishna. Look at this wonderful pastime. Narad Muni leaves. Now Purnamasi, she comes and she starts glorifying Srimati Radharani. And she again tells Vrishabhanu Maharaj and Kirtida. Purnamasi gave the baby to whom? When baby fell with Putana? Bindu's wife, no? Bindu's wife? Mukhara. So he gave the baby to Mukhara, and Mukhara gave it to Vrishabhanu and Kirtida. So now Purnamasi is visiting the house of Vrishabhanu and Kirtida, and she starts saying, take care of this girl very nicely. She is the origin of Lakshmi Devi. See, the way Krishna is the origin of all the Vishnu Murtis. So from Krishna we have Balram, from Balram we have Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudev. From Sankarshan we have Narayan, from Narayan we have Mahasankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudev. From Mahasankarshan we have Mahavishnu. From him we have Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. From him we have Shirodakshaya Vishnu. Repeat. But one thing you understood, no? From Krishna all of them came. Yes. And all the incarnations of Krishna comes from Krishna himself. Similarly, the concerts of all these incarnations, they come from Srimati Radharani. Radharani's first expansion are all the gopis of Vrindavan. The next level of expansion is all the Dwarka queens. And the next level of expansion is all the Lakshmis of Vaikuntha. You see? Therefore, when devotees worship separately Lakshmi Devi, we have a question, what are you doing? Here you are supreme goddess of fortune in your altar. Separately you are keeping Lakshmi Devi and worshipping. What is this? We have source of all the Lakshmis here. Srimati Radharani. So when you are doing every day worship of Radha and Krishna, every day you are doing Lakshmi Puja. Why you have to wait till Deepavali? Yes. Therefore, I always keep saying everyone should have a nice altar at home with a nice photo of Radha and Krishna and every day worship Radha and Krishna. Because they are the source of Lakshmi Narayana. They are the source of Lakshmi Narayana. And like that, a devotee can advance very nicely. And here Purnamasi is saying that she is the origin of Lakshmi. She is Ishwari, the controller of Bhuloka, Goloka. She is always worshipped by Gopakanyas, all the gopis. Great personalities like Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Marut, Varuna constantly offer their prayers at her lotus feet. Just as Sri Hari appears on this earthly planet by his sweet will, in the same way this girl also appears, and she has appeared in your house. Now she makes another very important. By seeing, by touching or worshipping this girl, all desires will be fulfilled. So all of us, they want to get darshan of Srimati Radharani. Here it is just by seeing, touching or worshipping. So pujaris will get to worship. We will get to take darshan. Yes, don't touch. So now just by this, our desires will be fulfilled. And what is our only desire that we have in life? The goal of life is to attain Krishna Prema. That is the goal of life, to attain Krishna Prema, love for Krishna. And this is the desire that will get fulfilled for the devotees. Now, Kirtida and Vrishabhanu, they were very sad because this girl was blind. She would not open her eyes. So they were not understanding what to do. But she was so beautiful, people around, they would come to take her darshan. Many people would come. And one day, Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, and Chota Krishna also came. So all three of them, they came. And then Vrishabhanu Maharaj, he embraced Nanda Maharaj, welcome, it's so nice to have you. Kirtida took Yashoda Mai inside the house, they started talking. And Krishna is there with Yashoda Mai. And now Yashoda and Kirtida are discussing about the blind girl. Kirtida is saying, we are very sad, this girl is so beautiful, but she is blind, I don't know what to do. Now Krishna is there, and slowly he slipped. And he started crawling and he went to the room where this blind girl was kept. Now Krishna, he got onto the cradle where she was kept and directly went and touched the eyes of Srimati Radharani, and immediately she opened her eyes. The first darshan that Srimati Radharani got, was of Lord Sri Krishna. Now the question comes, why she has to appear like this as blind? What is the need? So our acharyas describe a very nice thing. In Goloka Vrindavan, Krishna was telling Srimati Radharani, chalo, let's go to earth and there we'll perform pastimes. And Radharani is like, no, I cannot leave Vrindavan. I cannot leave my Govardhan, my Jamuna, I cannot leave. Krishna there will take that also. No, if I go there, then I have to look at others. I don't look at anyone. All are shabby people. I don't want to look at anyone. So Krishna said, no worries. You look at only me, for sure. I give you guarantee. You'll be looking only at me. And Radharani, she had put a condition that when I appear, the first person whom I want to see is you and no one else. And therefore, she appeared like that. And only when Krishna came after a good number of months and then touched her eyes, she opened her eyes and she took darshan of Krishna. This is called chastity of Srimati Radharani towards Krishna. This is how chaste we devotees should be towards our Lord. We should be very eager to worship only Krishna and have this intense desire to develop love for Him. Now Yashoda, Kirtida, Vrishabhanu Maharaj, Nanda Maharaj, all of them, they came extremely happy, jubilant. They were thinking she is blind, deaf and dumb, but she was all good. When she opened her eyes were so beautiful and everyone was captivated looking at the eyes. Now there was a thick relationship between Nanda Maharaj, Vrishabhanu, Kirtida and Yashoda. So now they started coming to each other's house. So in this way, when Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they would come, they would get Krishna also. So that's how Krishna and Srimati Radharani, they would look at each other as small kids. Srimati Radharani was 7 months young. She was kept in the cradle. And it is described, it was Annaprashan ceremony that was arranged by Vrishabhanu Maharaj. Huge ceremony, huge feast. Many people were invited. And in that, Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, Krishna were also united. In fact, here in this particular pastime I was reading, only names of females are given and kids are given. Yashoda came with Krishna, Rohini came with Balram, Purnamasi came, and other ladies came. So I think men were not allowed. So everyone was sitting there. Krishna was also having a plate and he was having his whatever the bhoga was offered to him, because he will not take prasad, he has to take bhoga. At that time, Srimati Radharani, she came crawling there. Annaprashan is not done. She herself went, took a morsel from Krishna's plate and ate it. That was the Annaprashan ceremony of Srimati Radharani. So you see, this is called a devotee. A devotee does not want to see anything apart from Krishna, does not want to hear anything apart from Krishna, does not want to speak anything apart from Krishna, does not want to put anything in the mouth which is not Krishna Prasad. This is the glory of a devotee. And Srila Prabhupada, how many times he tells in the lectures? Same thing. Utilize all your senses in service of the Lord. And when we do that, we will advance in Krishna consciousness. The last stanza of Radha Kripa Kataksh is very nice. With this, I would like to end. So please repeat this wonderful prayer. Makheshwari Kriyeshwari Swadeshwari Sureshwari Triveda Bharatishwari Pramana Shashaneshwari Rameshwari Kshameshwari Pramoda Kananeshwari Vrajeshwari Vrajadipe Sri Radhike Namostute. Anyone want to lead? Will repeat. Very beautiful shloka. It says, Makheshwari, you are the leader of all Vedic sacrifices. Whatever sacrifices are done, you are leading that. Kriyeshwari, whatever pious activities are done, you are leading that. Swadeshwari, Sureshwari, you are the goddess, or you are the Bhakti Devi, goddess of devotional service. Pramana Shashaneshwari, you are the leader of all the Devi Devtas. Triveda Bharatishwari, You are the leader of all the knowledge of the three Vedas. Makheshwari, Kriyeshwari, Swadeshwari, Sureshwari. Sureshwari is leader of all Devi Devtas. I just missed it. Makheshwari, leader of all the sacrifices. Kriyeshwari, all the pious activities. Swadeshwari, she is Bhakti Devi herself. She is the leader of all spontaneous devotional service. Sureshwari, the Ishwari of all the Devi Devtas, all Suras. Triveda Bharatishwari, leader of all three Vedas. Pramana Shashaneshwari, she is the one who enforces spiritual principles. She is the one. So any principle that we are following, she is the one who is leading that also. She is enforcing that. Rameshwari, she is the goddess of fortune. In fact, the leader of all goddess of fortune. Kshameshwari, she is the goddess leader of forgiveness. Therefore, whenever we do mischievous activities in Krishna consciousness, we should go to Mother and pray. You tell Father to forgive me. And she will forgive us. Always she will forgive us for sure. But janbujh ke karenge, she will come as Durga with Trishul. So if you are doing it ignorantly and begging forgiveness, she will bless for sure, no doubt. Pramoda Kananeshwari, she is the leader of pleasure forest of Sri Vrindavan, Vrindavan Dham. Vrajeshwari, she is the leader of Sri Vrindavan Dham, Vrajabhumi. Vrajadipe, she is the authority who allows entry or who allows people inside Sri Vrindavan. If you want to enter Goloka Vrindavan, it's only Radharani you can allow us inside. And therefore, here it is said, Sri Radhike Namostute, to such a great personality, I offer my repeated obeisances. So on the auspicious day of Radhashtami, we can offer such prayers. And we can beg and pray to Srimati Radharani that you are always, every moment serving Lord Sri Krishna. But I am not able to do that. But I have a desire to do that. Please bless me with particle of the drop of the ocean of service attitude that you have, so that in that particle that I've got, I'll perfect my life. And one very, very serious thing, I don't know how many of you have observed, days are passing very fast. Are you all noticing? Or for you it is slow, only for me it is fast? For everyone it's fast only, no? That day will very soon come when devotees will come and say, looking at our dead body, Acha aadmi tha ye. He was a very nice person, little bit did mischief here and there, but acha aadmi. That day will come. That day will come. Therefore, we have to ask this question that how fast are we advancing in bhakti? See, the basic principles of Krishna consciousness should be followed immediately. 16 rounds of chanting, having only prasad, having a nice altar at home. Devotees sometimes keep delaying. प्रभु जी 10 साल बाद करेंगे. अरे 10 साल बाद मैं जिंदा रहूंगा कि नहीं मुझे पता नहीं. आप इतने कॉन्फिडेंट कैसे कि आप जिंदा रहेंगे? You never know. We shouldn't delay any principles. Basic principles should be followed immediately. Basic principles are chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, following 4 relative principles. No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication. Having only prasad. And all of your Grihastha devotees, Shastras say Grihastha means there should be proper deity worship at home. Proper altar should be there and proper deity worship should happen at home. And all of us, we have to have some service which we are rendering in the temple. Some service, responsible service should be there. And along with that, we should be very eager to increase the quality of our reading, hearing, chanting. Sometimes devotees do their chanting, reading, hearing together. In 2 hours, 16 rounds, reading, hearing, everything done. 1 hour reading, 1 hour hearing. Now just think about it, how quality this will be. Sometimes devotees sit in the class and they chant and finish the rounds. And at the end, bro, you क्या class था, मजा आ गया. अरे chant किए कि ये class सुने? Actually, it's offensive. See, since most of you are coming now from a good amount of time, now the focus should be on quality. When I'm sitting and chanting my 16 rounds, I'm just chanting. That's it. Just chanting. No multitasking. With one hand chanting and with other hand household chores. No. Other hand coding. Now that will be really disastrous for both chanting and coding. When we're reading we have to sit with Bhagavatam. Sometimes devotees say that, Prabhuji, wo taste nahi hai mujhe. This question was asked to Gopal Krishna Maharaj. We were in a meeting, IAYC meeting. We all brahmacharis were sitting and they were sitting on the dais. And one brahmachari asked a question. Maharaj, how to develop taste in reading? And Maharaj just gave answer in 2 words. By reading. We were like thinking, almost it took few minutes to understand what Maharaj said. And it's a fact. If you feel we don't have taste in reading, we have to continue reading. This at least I see the youth boys who are staying with us, they do. They keep this timer of 30 minutes and they sit with the book. I have told them to do this. And only after 30 minutes is over, then they will get up. If someone comes to talk, they will pause that timer. And then when they start reading, again they will start. If someone can do this every day, 30 minutes, not more, 30 minutes, you will see how the taste in reading will increase. Same with taste in hearing. You cannot miss the Sunday feast class. You cannot. Because this is the only time in Grihastha devotees they sit at one place and hear. Do you agree? बाकी टाइम तो मल्टीटास्किंग चलता है ना. I know everything. I've fixed CCTV camera in everyone's house. I know what you people are doing. Actually, it's the case with many devotees. Multitasking. But this is the time when we all sit and we can hear. Therefore, chanting, reading, hearing quality should increase. And this is what our focus should be. Time is flying very fast. We have very less time. We need to attain Krishna Prem. Therefore, let's pray to Srimati Radharani intensely. Time is very short, goal is very high. Oh mother, I don't know. How will I attain Krishna Prem? You only have to shower your mercy. You only have to shower your blessings. Then only it will be possible. Otherwise, I will remain in this material world forever. Please help me. This intense prayer has to come. And this will come if you realize the current situation. So with this, I would like to stop here. Thank you very much. Srimati Radharani ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki.